Hello and welcome guys. In this video we are continuing with PHP syntax where we left over on the last video. So PHP is run on the server and result is sent back to the browser as plain HTML as we have known in the last video. A PHP script can be placed anywhere in the document. There is no specific place required where you can put a PHP file. Wherever you would like to generate a dynamic content, you can place your PHP code there. In order to put a PHP code, the PHP script starts with a first angle sign with a question mark and with a PHP tag, and ends with the question mark and the closing angle sign. The default file extension for PHP is .php. A PHP file normally contains HTML tags, some PHP scripting codes. As you can see the example clearly states how a PHP starts with the opening angle, question mark and a PHP tag. Then you can put your PHP code and you can close the PHP tag using the question mark and the closing angle sign. Below we have an example of a simple PHP file with a PHP script that uses a built-in PHP function echo to output the text hello world on a web page. So we use the command echo to output any text on a web page. In this example, we are outputting a text called hello world. And this is a normal general format how to start an HTML file, which is a doc type declaration of HTML5 document. And then we start HTML documents with body. We have not covered head portion because that has been left over. So as we understand, you already know HTML CSS. So on body we have pressed our PHP code and we have echoed hello world. So if you save this code as a PHP file and if you launch this on your web server, you will find the web page to say hello world. If you change hello world to any different sentence, it will publish that sentence on the web page when you launch that web server. And if you have taken a clear note of how the PHP code looks like, you can see the PHP codes or the PHP statements end with a semicolon. Yes, they end with a semicolon as like C programming language. As I have told you before, it is very similar to C. So if you know C language, you would be able to grasp the content which is dot here. However, that is not a prerequisite. So you can still learn PHP without knowing the C, as we will cover all the syntaxes and the functions throughout our video. Comments in PHP. What is a comment? A comment may be a single line comment or a multiple line comment or entire document. Why do we put a comment? A comment in PHP code is a line that is not read or executed as a part of the program. Its only purpose is to read by someone who is looking at the code. Suppose if you have written a code for any module in your website. Now if you are leaving that organization and someone else is joining on your position and they want to know that which particular module does which function. So they need to go through all the code, which will be very hassle for them as they have not developed that code. But if you comment, if you put some information just beside the code to let the user know that this is what this module means and this is why you have included, it would not be difficult for the reader. So we put comment in a programming language to let the reader know what this code is all about. So let others understand what you are doing. Remind yourself of what you did. Most programmers have experience coming back to their own work a year or two later and having refigured what they did. Comments can remind you of what you were thinking when you wrote the code. So PHP supports several ways of commenting. It may be a single line comment which starts or follows with a double forward slash sign, or it may be a single line comment with a hash sign as well. In order to introduce a multiple line comments, we can use the forward slash and a star and a forward slash tag. So in order to start a multiplying comment, we need to start it with forward slash and a star, then put your comments. In order to close that multiplying comment, you need to use a star and a forward slash. So these are the way how we put a comment in a PHP document. PHP case sensitivity. So here in this slide, we are discussing about whether the PHP is case sensitive or not. If we are declaring any keywords which is PHP defined or functions which are not user defined, then PHP is not a case sensitive. Suppose the command echo, you can use it in caps, in small, or a combination of these two as described in the example. It is fully legal to use any of this version of or the modification of the keywords, but declaring a variable name is a case sensitive. So as you can see in the example listed here, the variable color in small and the variable color in caps are different. So declaring a variable name is a case sensitive, and they are treated as different variables if they are not similar or alike. So please make sure what you are declaring is a case sensitive or not. So this was the end of this video. On our next video, we will cover how to set up the PHP in your computer, and we will start off with different syntaxes of PHP. Thank you for watching this. Please like, share and comment and subscribe for our next videos. Subscribe to the playlist of PHP. Thank you.